What is up everybody, I'm Mear and welcome back to another episode on the Kingdom Chronicles server. And today we're starting off in this little area, and if you don't know what this is the little hobbit house mount that showed up last episode, like halfway through it, something like that. And I got some clarity on who built it and why it was built, and it is a prank by Raskhol. I'm gonna get him back sometime, but not today. And he also wondered if we were going to keep this thing in place like it is right now. And I think we're gonna keep it for now. I might change some stuff around, like the big trees. I don't know if these will fit into the build I've got planned for this area, but I want to keep the original as close as possible to it actually. I want to keep this around my bases for as long as possible before I have to remove it. And I hope I don't have to remove it. But anyway, onwards to today's project, and that is gonna be a resource gather hunt thing. Because we're running low on a lot of resources. We're running low on dirt, we're running low on sand, and we're running low on gravel. And I kind of need all of these things to finish the mountains. I've got plenty of stone for some weird reason. Wonders if I'll build like cobblestone farm in the beginning of the season. Still I'll get a cobblestone from that. There's still a loads left from that, so cobblestone and stone is not a problem. But I do need these resources, so I'm gonna go and set out and go into the world and collect as many as I'm gonna collect as many as I can carry with me, and then we're gonna come back to here and we're gonna start working on today's project. Part of a desert has been It has been broken down completely. We've got 2 shulker boxes full of sand, and now I'm gonna head off in that direction just to get some dirt. And I should be careful because my shovel is about to break, so I'm gonna use this until it's absolutely broken down to the point I can't use it, and then we'll head to the end farm to repair the shovel. Seems like the Enderman farm has also gotten a makeover, and oh my god, my frames are dropping from all those ender pearls. Holy, what the? Clean out your ender pearls, guys, please. This is what happens when that isn't come on, I can't even play. Come on. Oh, that's not. This is what. Come on. Please. Why? Why did you leave your ender pearls there? Come on. I can't even throw these out due to the lag. Oh god. We seriously need an overflow system. So as I was saying before I was interrupted by a stupendous amount of lag, this thing has gotten a makeover. I think I know who did this, and I think we can only use this part of it if we pay 20 diamonds to get the enchantment pass. But unfortunately I don't have 20 diamonds, so I can't enchant stuff over here, but I can kill mobs and get my shovel back to working order. So I'm gonna remove all my mending gear, switch to my shovel, and kill some of these. Ow! Woo! I was too close. Almost died there. This is far enough. And this should be rather quick. Yeah, look. My shovel is almost back up again. This farm is insane. I've said this before, but this is probably like the most awesome XP farm out you could get, except for getting hurt. Shovel is almost back, and almost there. Just a little bit more, but I don't think killing Enderman will help. So let's just, there we go, almost. Little bit more Enderman. Needs a little bit more juice to get back up to speed. Okay, one more. Oh, a few more Endermen. That should be more than enough. There we go. It's back up. Perfect. We can get the hell out of here. And maybe next time we visit here we can afford an enchantment pass. Okay, that was great. So let's jump back through the portal. Let's get back to our base and let's get back to collecting sand, gravel and dirt. These 6 boxes are now filled up and that will last me for quite a while. So I'm just gonna store them in our storage system and I'm gonna grab another shulker box with some resources for today's project. And I do realize those don't have any sorting tag in them, but they'll just end up in this chest with this carrot apparently. Guessing a zombie died on the hoppers, I guess. I don't know how they got in there, but anyway, I'm gonna fill up a shulker box with resources for today's project and I'll meet you guys at the place where we'll be building it. So I've built a platform all the way on this side of my base. I've brought over some shulker boxes with materials and we are gonna be starting a creeper farm today. And it's quite simple actually to build a creeper farm. So let me just lay out the basics of this in this order. All mobs are too high tall. Well, I can't spawn in a too high tall gap, but only creepers can spawn in a too high tall gap with trapdoors. And of course spiders, but if spiders need I think it's a 3x3 area to spawn in, so spiders could spawn in this area. But if we only make the spawning pad too wide, only creepers can spawn in on this spawning pad. So we're gonna use that mechanic to build to build a creeper farm. And we're gonna just have loads of these spawning pads over here like this. We're gonna have water that pushes them off an edge and then collects them all together and kills them. And we're gonna have some spawning pads laid out like this so that the spiders can't spawn. But before we build the spawning pads, we need to work on the collection area because that's gonna be the lowest point of our farm. And why did I build so many of this? I need to break it down all again. Anyway, I'm gonna start working on a collection system and wish me luck because my redstone skills aren't that great. The collection system is done and it wasn't actually that hard. I just put a minecart into some magma blocks and this takes most of the drops and puts them in this chest. And I also started working on the spawning pad, so you're gonna have a chamber over here that is gonna be pushing the mobs towards the edge here where they get killed on the magma blobs. So we're just gonna put water over this side and that should push them off the edge. And then up here is the actual spawning pads which spawns the creepers. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna have 6 in total, and we're just gonna put water on the edge. Wait, that's a block, so we're gonna spawn water in here with some dispensers that's gonna be placed over here, and then they are gonna push the mobs off into this channel, and that will push them off all the way down. So I wanna finish at least one of these pads and try and see if it actually works. So I'm gonna build one of these up all the way and then we'll hopefully see some creepers falling. I've finished one module completely with water and all, and that should go out, and then after a while it will come back up and that will cycle through. So now the creepers can spawn and then they get pushed off when the water is on, and so forth and so on. And we're gonna mimic that design over here and as well on this side. But I want to show you the circuit that realizes this, because it's quite simple and even I understand it. So we just got a simple clock over here and then an observer which triggers this pulse, and that just triggers the dispensers, and that just goes around and around, and that does everything. So that's quite That's quite simple, and I think we can actually finish this farm in today's episode. So, I hope you guys will see a completed farm in next segment of the video. I've built all of the spawning platforms, and I've put in all the water buckets and everything, and you just hear a click. That means it is actually working. We don't have any gunpowder now. I'm gonna put that in there, but I'm gonna go ahead and do an AFK session in a second. But first of all, I want to mention, if this doesn't, well, if the rates are not up to the standards, I can add another floor with spawning pads, and we can go get that up as high as we want. And secondly, this is also gonna be the end of this week's episode. If you liked it, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and other good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. We're probably gonna tackle the decoration of this thing, because I don't want it to look like this stone brick box. But anyways, until next time, bye!